Practical Knowledge presents 14 things women should never do on a first date. There are some things that you should never do on a first date. Women often make the mistake of thinking they need to act like someone they're not to impress on their date, which is not the case. Acting fake or trying too hard can have the opposite effect. Here are 14 things that women should avoid doing on a first date. 1. Don't drink too much. You lower your inhibitions and make poor decisions when you drink too much on the first date. You might end up sleeping with someone you don't want to or saying things you wouldn't say sober. It's best to keep your alcohol consumption to a minimum on the first date. 2. Don't talk about your plans. While being ambitious is good, don't overwhelm your date with talk of your plans. This can come across as being too clingy or needy, and you don't want to scare them away on the first date. Stick to conversation topics that are more lighthearted and fun. 3. Be on time. If you're running late for the first date, don't keep your date waiting. They may think you don't value their time or are not interested in them. If you can't help being late, then at least call to let them know and apologize in person when you finally arrive. 4. Don't be negative. Nobody wants to date a negative person. Avoid discussing depressing things that will bring down the mood. Focus on positive topics and things that make you happy. This will make for a more enjoyable first date experience. 5. Don't talk about your ex. Talking about your ex on the first date will be a major turnoff for your date. It's best to keep the conversation focused on the present and getting to know each other better. So avoid mentioning your ex altogether. 6. Don't dress inappropriately. You don't want to dress provocatively on the first date, which might send the wrong message. Likewise, you don't want to dress too official, as this can make you seem disinterested. Instead, aim for something in between that shows you're making an effort without going overboard. 7. Don't be clingy. Clinginess is a major turnoff. If you're clingy, it shows that you're not confident in yourself and that you don't have any other hobbies or interests outside your date. This will likely make your date feel uncomfortable and suffocated. 8. Don't play games. Please don't play games with your date, such as making them jealous or playing hard to get. This will only complicate things when you're just trying to get to know each other. Be upfront and honest about your feelings, and don't try to manipulate the situation. 9. Don't have unrealistic expectations. Don't go into the first date with unrealistic expectations, such as thinking that you're going to meet your soulmate or that you'll get married within a year. These expectations will only lead to disappointment, so it's best to keep things more realistic. Take things one step at a time and see where they go. 10. Don't be rude. This should be a no-brainer, but don't be rude to your date. This includes talking about yourself the entire time, interrupting them, or making crude jokes. It's essential to be respectful and considerate to make a good impression. 11. Don't be too personal. You don't want to get too personal on the first date, making things feel awkward or uncomfortable. Stick to general topics, and save the more intimate details for later. This will help you get to know each other better without revealing too much too soon. 12. Don't be a know-it-all. Nobody likes a know-it-all, so don't act like you know everything on the first date. This will make you seem arrogant and uninterested in learning about your date. Instead, be open to hearing what they say, and you might learn something new. 13. Don't be afraid to be assertive. Don't be afraid to speak up and be assertive on the first date. This doesn't mean you should be bossy or demanding, but don't be scared to voice your opinion or stand up for yourself. This will show that you're confident and capable, which are qualities that everyone finds attractive. 14. Remember to have fun. Finally, don't forget to relax and have fun on the first date. This is supposed to be a fun experience, so don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just be yourself, and see where things take you. Think we missed some points? Please share your ideas in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.